Shannon Sharpe.
Mm.
He's a I like him. He's cool. But sometimes
Yeah.
he says things that are a little dumb. You know the
When you talk on the internet for 18 hours a day, you're gonna say something
you're gonna
stupid.
say something stupid along the lines of our 2000 Ravens would have beaten this Eagles team.
What do you mean? Like that? That's his take.
Yeah.
Would have beaten this Eagles team,
He
or
said the
wouldn't have?
2000 Ravens would have beaten this Philly team. Um, mentioning the defense, saying that Saquon would have only had 37 yards, he would have been under 40. And playing by he was
Saquon wasn't a factor in the Super Bowl much at all.
not at all. You're right. He
Yeah,
mentions D lineman. We got Saragusa, we got Michael McCray, but then you got Ray over there. You got Peter Bowler. You got all these names. It's like
that
okay,
2000s Ravens never seen that tush push before, really.
and it's like look, I am not going to disrespect the best defense of all time,
Exactly.
but
But they were the best defense of all time.
there was a worst offense of all time on the other side of the ball. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
the
what it was.
Ravens are the 2000 Ravens are not in the conversation for best team of all time.
Trent Dilfer, 134 for 226, 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Hey, he wasn't.
And a rookie
He didn't,
Jamal Lewis. Now, and they
did
used.
was that the year Jamal ran for
No.
2K?
He ran for 2K like
Okay.
2003, I think.
Yeah,
2003, I believe.
no, you're right.
Either
It was
way,
up there, yeah.
yes, this defense would put up a great performance against a lot of teams in today's game, especially if you want to use the card that Shannon used, which was if they play by their rules. Here's
Well,
the
you can hit
problem,
people.
though.
Well, you could take people out of games.
Here's the problem. First, if you flip it and say, if you play by today's rules,
Yeah,
what does that mean? So are you saying
exactly.
like especially if we go by their rules, or are you saying if we had to go by today's rules, they'd get smoked?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that that's the case. And then on the
If we
flip side,
went by today's rules,
if we went by today's rules, the Ravens defense. I mean,
yes,
what are we doing? What are we talking about?
agreed.
But if we had to even look at it like Shannon said and said, if we played by the 2000 rules,
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, out of all teams you could have picked, you're gonna pick the team that has the offensive linemen with the average of 6'8" and 3 whatever, and
Yep.
defensive linemen who are 6'5", who are bigger than Tony Saragusa and bigger than Michael
Yep.
McCray, and bigger than these
Yep.
guys on this 2000. And I get it. It's like no, Ray Lewis would have made some tackles. It's like no, Ray Lewis would
Yes.
have been able to catch Saquon. But like, I'm sorry, but yes, like Chris McAllister shows up to a Baltimore game, he's gonna get all the love.
Of course.
But you're like guarding Devontae Smith, like you're going up.
A Heisman winner.
You're going up with AJ.
AJ's.
Like,
Now, they're all respect to older receivers and all that stuff. None of them look like AJ. None of them are as strong as AJ. They're I don't know.
but then
It's different.
but then like Shannon's bringing up like 35-year-old Rod Woodson.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
like all right, like I get it. It's like no,
We
it's like
we know he's a Hall of Fame. We know he was on that
it's like
squad, but
it's like yeah, Goose might stuff up the middle. Goose
he
might interrupt
might.
the tush push. Ray's gonna
Yeah,
make some plays.
yeah,
But if we're looking on a full out game,
yeah.
this is
I mean,
stupid.
y'all played the.
This is stupid. Look at Jalen Carter. Look at Jordan Davis. Look at that defensive line. Look at Saquon.
Yeah,
Look at what we had to. Now I'm not acting like Jalen's this fucking almighty dual threat quarterback, but if you put
of course.
Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts in 2000, people would be
yeah.
like,
Holy fuck!
who the fuck is this?
Mike Vick before Mike Vick.
Yeah, I mean it's well, it's definitely not that, but
Yeah,
uh
I know, but it's
see that's the
Jalen
thing.
is a extremely mobile quarterback in 2000.
Yes, he is
Yes,
yes,
like he
he
is
makes
one of the most mobile quarterbacks
like he would make
in
someone
2000.
like Warren Moon or Steve McNair. It's like y'all are running gun.
For real,
Jalen Hurts is a
exactly.
mobile quarterback. Like that's how he'd
Yes,
be in 2000. Because even like Mahomes or Josh Allen would be like the most mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this is an awful take. I truly believe if Shannon Sharpe wasn't on that team, he wouldn't feel this way.
1,000%.
Because this is such a random thing. Like the only conversation would be how would the 2000 Ravens defense play against this offense? Like now that's a
Yeah,
conversation that you
no,
can have.
exactly. It's a one-sided
And
conversation. The other way it doesn't make any sense.
and I still
I mean, but you guys, like, the Ravens offense would have to play that defense,
yes.
and it would go much worse. It
Bro.
would go so much worse.
Like we're talking prime Saquon, rookie Jamal Lewis. We're talking AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, Quadre Ismail.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's just
we're
not
talking
it's not the same.
one of the worst offenses to win a Super Bowl. Shit, damn near one of the worst offenses to just be mildly successful.
I'm not gonna lie. I might
Yeah.
take my money on just a chance to win on our 2013 team.
No, agreed.
Just the odds.
I think that would be a closer matchup.
It'd be a way closer matchup. It would be.
You got somewhat prime T Sizzle.
We'd be way more opened up on the
defense.
offensive side of the ball, it would be a different. It's not Trent Dilfer running the offense.
There was no passing threat
It's
in
not
that
at all.
Ravens team.
No, 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, Devin.
Super scary.
And that's the thing. It's like out of all
Trent
teams,
Dilfer's the only quarterback to get cut after winning a Super Bowl.
yeah, it's like
So
this is the team that you
pretty bad.
like. This is you could have picked so many teams though.
Was Shannon on that Broncos team?
In
He was,
the
no?
90s?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he win both?
Yeah, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
Why the fuck are we talking about that?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, bro, you had.
Why are we talking about 98?
Pretty sure TD ran for 2K in the same year they won one of their Super Bowls. So it's like.
And then won Super Bowl MVP.
With a migraine, it was like blind. Either way.
Yeah, couldn't see shit. Yeah.
It's like,
Talk about that team.
Take that, but they didn't have the best defense of all time.
Exactly.
So it's like, and truly, the Chiefs' defense were so praised going into this.
But here's the thing. The Eagles' defense won that game. The Eagles' offense did not need to show up like they did.
Against a quarterback that some people are saying is already greater than Tom Brady.
Is apparently miles ahead of Peyton Manning, miles ahead of Aaron Rodgers,
yes.
Miles ahead of Brett Favre, miles ahead of Joe Montana, Steve Young, of Dan Marino, of all of the greats, just based off of a few Super Bowls. But meanwhile, has two of the worst Super Bowl performances of all time.
Yes,
and that just gets skated by because
I mean, yeah. Besides that, I mean, old rules, their rules. It's still the worst offense probably to ever win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
definitely,
there's absolutely no world where the 2000 Ravens beat this Philly team. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. It's not.
But there's other teams from that era that you could stack up against this Philly team.
Like how would the Greatest Show on Turf?
How would the Greatest Show on Turf?
How would they stack up?
Because this is somewhat the Greatest Show on Turf.
Yeah, this is
prime Saquon. This is prime Marshall Faulk.
This is at least a great show on turf. Like the Ravens' offense wasn't a show on turf. It was a shit show on turf.
It was a fucking kill everybody show.
It was a dumpster fire on turf. But they just had the greatest defense ever.
Exactly.
It was just a different.
What I can never remember, fucker's name. The Rams receiver.
Bruce Irvin.
Torrey Holt.
Bruce Irvin?
Both of them? Okay, gotcha.
Bruce Irvin's I'm thinking of the right name, right? I'm thinking of the right name. Bruce Smith?
No, Bruce Smith is the sack leader.
Okay, Bruce Irvin.
I think it's Bruce Irvin then.
No, Bruce Irvin's who am I thinking of?
It was Torrey Holt and
because Bruce Irvin is bro from Seattle.
It was Bruce. It was something Bruce. I don't think it was Irvin. Yeah, Bruce Irvin was on the Legion of Boom.
Where? Oh my God! Why can we not figure out Greatest Show on Turf?
Dude, I can never remember who they were. I mean, I think Marshall Faulk was one of their leading receivers.
The Greatest Show on Turf: Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk. Okay, come on, Torrey Holt, and then what was the other name? Come on. What was the other
It's
name?
not Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce is someone
Come
else.
on. What was the other name? What was the other name? There's Bruce or Irvin or something in this name. Isaac
There's a
Bruce.
Bruce.
Isaac Bruce.
Isaac Bruce.
Isaac Bruce. We were saying
Gotcha.
Bruce Irvin, Isaac Irvin. It's Isaac Bruce. That's what it
Isaac
was.
Bruce. I didn't have the Isaac down.
Okay, that's what it was. All right. Okay. I'm glad we figured that out. Okay,
Yes.
Devin.